Today I'm going to talk about a pet YouTuber called Cuffaro. I'm sure a lot of you have already heard about him as he is gaining a lot of subscribers very quickly. He makes videos about mostly aquatic pets like fish and turtles and often shows off whatever new tank or animals he bought with a haul video. Let's make a quick list of some unbiased facts. He doesn't cycle his tanks nor quarantines. He keeps species of animals in the same tank that shouldn't be together for many reasons. His enclosures for a lot of his animals aren't adequate. A lot of the pets he owns disappear without a word. He buys fish from stores such as Walmart to save them, giving these stores more money to mistreat more animals. And lastly, he doesn't know very basic information about his pets.
I mean, he hasn't eaten in like 3-4 days. And much. Look at, what is that? What is that? So weird. Sorry to tell you guys, it's not happening. It's not happening again. It's a series on this channel. One day, this will happen. I'm gonna keep freezing this goldfish because I don't like to waste fish until he eats it.
Let's talk more about the fact that he doesn't cycle tanks or ponds and that he doesn't quarantine new fish or feeders. Cycling is important as, if you don't cycle your tank, ammonia will build up and your fish will die a slow and painful death from ammonia or nitrite poisoning. It is possible to either fish in cycle, which is considered to be inhumane by most fish keepers nowadays, or to cycle without fish, which is the norm. Fish in cycles should only be done in emergencies. Paul either doesn't seem to know or care, as I have seen many videos of his where he got a new tank or pond and just stuck fish in there right away. Or he thinks that letting water sit for 3 days is cycling. Actual cycling takes up to 4 weeks of almost daily water testing and feeding the growing colony of beneficial bacteria. Not even products that supposedly add bacteria would cycle a tank in just a few days. One of the more recent examples of this reckless behavior is when Paul got a goldfish and its tank the same day. They are, contrary to their popularity as an easy pet, a fish that I would personally not recommend to pretty much any casual fish keeper. They are messy, get huge, and need very big tanks. A lone fancy goldfish needs at least 29 gallons minimum. Add around at least 10 gallon onto those 29 gallon for each additional goldfish. As I said, that's the bare minimum. He got a 10-gallon tank for his goldfish. Keeping fish in a suitably sized tank is important as they will get stressed and stunted otherwise. People used to think that fish would only grow as big as their tank, but that is a myth. They will simply stunt and die early. A healthy, well-cared-for goldfish will get huge and live up to 25 years. They are cousins of koi fish and a type of carp. They don't belong in 10-gallon tanks. By showing people that he buys fish without cycling their tank first, making it seem like it's not necessary, and providing the completely wrong minimum tank size for his pets, which only further normalizes bad fish care, he makes his viewers believe that doing all of that is fine. He might have ponds for his own fish, but someone that only watches these videos won't know that. And as he makes these kind of videos seem educational, he has a responsibility to not relay false and dangerous information. And honestly, his ponds are too small and overstocked too. An older example of this is when he got a triple betta tank. There are so many likes and positive comments on that video and I really have no idea why. That tank is a death trap. He advertises inhumane tanks and bad care information when he could have gotten a much bigger tank and split it himself for way less money. Same for his glowfish tank. Ignoring the general moral debate of glowfish, his tank was completely inadequate to them. He bought 10 fish for a 10-gallon. When all the fish he got should have been in at least a 29-gallon due to their activity level and because they are schooling fish. He also got a rainbow shark for that 10-gallon. Add in cheap decoration whose paint will chip off and poison the fish, and also keeping the lights on day and night. These fish are either stressed out and dying or already dead. He even went so far as to not cycle a tank and then dump 50 cichlids in there. It's no wonder only 20 are left now. Everyone else most likely died because of insanely high ammonia and nitrites. I have seen many videos where he bought feeder goldfish, which you shouldn't feed your fish anyway as they're incredibly unhealthy, and fed them to his pets right away. You should never put new fish in with old fish as the new ones may carry diseases that could wipe out everyone else, but doing this with feeders is even more dangerous. Feeders are kept in bad conditions, so the likelihood that they are sick or carry parasites is even higher. By letting his fish eat these potentially sick feeders, he is risking their lives. I am honestly not sure if Paul really is just incredibly uninformed or if he simply doesn't care about the animals and only wants money and views. On every video of his, I can see a lot of good comments with good advice, but he often chooses to just ignore them for whatever reason. If he does take the advice, he apparently forgets it within a few months, just to repeat the same mistakes. There are a lot of mistakes he makes that would never happen if he even just googled the animal he has for 5 minutes. He fed his vegetarian fish bloodworms and called his cichlids the wrong species. These are things that you can find on the first page of Google. It sadly seems to me like he doesn't think of fish like animals whose lives are important and only sees them as accessories for crazy videos to get views and money. Fish are some of the most neglected pets out there. He has such a big influence. With as many subscribers as he has, he could educate so many people, but instead he completely wastes this opportunity by spreading misinformation and even influencing kids to impulsively get fish just like he does. I'm going to stop here now. I will probably make another video on him, as everything I've mentioned in this one is just scratching the surface. There is a lot wrong. I will put a bunch of links in the description if any of you want to read up on how to correctly care for fish. Thank you for watching.